I know that we would never work. I know that someone would get hurt. I think I have to let you go. Should be easy, but it's not. Cause the problem is I love you. What to do? I count to three when you're next to me. I love you. What to do now? Do now. Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me bound, make my world spin round. I love you. What to do now? I want you.
Hi, pals. It's your girl SP. I hope you're all doing well. This is just another day in a life, and I'm not really doing anything much. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are well. I really have missed you, and I have lots of love and just gratitude from all of you guys from different places that you all come from. I'm very grateful for your support. My channel is still a baby, it's still small, but I hope to grow it. Um, I hope that people can, people who become my subscribers, people who are already my subscribers, they can be able just to see um, just the normal way of life, just sometimes that we have things, sometimes we don't. Just normalize that we don't always have to have it all or always have to have it figured out. I think that's what my channel is about. But tell me where you're from in the comment section, and also tell me what do you like to eat for breakfast? I love eating oats. I usually mix rolled oats and just normal oats. Forgive me for my robe has a hole down there at the bottom. What can I do? I was washing it with the machine and this happened. But anyways, this is just a normal day in my life in the morning. I don't eat oats every day. Some days I eat cereal. Some days I don't have all of that. I just eat bread. And some days are just some days. You have nothing at all. But how are you guys doing? And I'd like to know from you, what do you guys like to eat for breakfast? What's your favorite food for breakfast? And do you still make breakfast for your parents? Because in this video, I made breakfast for mom and dad. As I did say, my mom has vascular dementia. So most of the things um, that she would normally do, like her normal routine before being diagnosed with dementia, it really changed after. So we make breakfast for her. We iron her clothes. I think you'll see in this upcoming vlog where I iron my mom's clothes. I make tea for her, a lot of herbal teas. As you can see right here, I am making ginger tea. I must say, if you're not drinking, herbal teas, what is holding you back from drinking, or just serving yourself with these herbal teas? Because I must say, I okay, disclaimer, I started drinking herbal teas and I was adding sugar with them, which was just killing me, because I have a lot of fears. I work online, as I said, and I spend most of my time in the laptop or computer, and I really have a bad eyesight because of that. But I also realized reading books and taking books from the library that now it's not really because maybe of the laptop or being working online and always being in front of a small screen. I realized that it may also be, a lot of sugar intake. I Hey, yo, this is bad. But I do have an enormous, you know, sh- sugar intake. I eat a lot of sugar. I put a lot of sugar in my food. So I'm trying really to cut down on sugar. That's why I just drink herbal teas as they are now, because I don't want to get sick. Um God willing, I'm still too young, not now. I realized that let me just also take you into another room in my house so that I don't get comments like, "You're always in the kitchen." Well, I'm a homemaker. I'm exploring recipes, so I might always be in the kitchen, but it's not all I do. So right here you can see I'm in the living room. We actually have two living rooms at home. I love this one more. And the other living room, I'm still gonna do a video with a video of it because we had the Inguni sofas and I don't like them anymore. So very soon I'm planning on changing and getting them like covered with leather. I like deep buttons. So we'll see. We'll see with the money. Yeah. But anyways, right here I'm just having my breakfast. I must go back on talking about ginger. Ginger tea is it has a lot of health benefits. Okay, I didn't like it before, but I do right now. I really love the taste of ginger. Sometimes I drink different kinds of herbal teas like different kinds of blends of teas. Like I was drinking Darjeeling tea, and I just didn't like it so much that I had to add ginger, and it went well with ginger. There's so many health benefits. It's also weight loss is another health benefits for drinking herbal teas. um Better eyesight or vision. Also they help with a lot of gut problems, kidney issues, especially gut issues. I'm one person who's afraid of this because my mother had a lot of gut issues. She had fibroids and so on. So, and and also hypertension. And today it has led to her having vascular dementia. But my point is that I have a lot of fear when it comes to, I don't want to have gut problems. I've also decreased on my intake of chili, um, like chili, raw chili, like those green chilies and red chilies. I don't do that a lot now because I don't want to have things like ulcers. All of that still has a lot to do with gut issues. And as we all know, our stomach is our second brain. And we wouldn't want to have a lot of problems with gut issues or our stomach because, I mean, if one brain sort of fails, what happens to the main brain, if you get what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm talking too much, I think. I just want to know from you guys, how are you doing? What do you like to do? What's your morning routine? What foods do you like to eat in the morning? What do you sort of like to do? Do you have a routine? I don't have a routine. Some mornings I wake up and I do nothing. Some mornings I wake up and I feel like I want to clean today. It's not every day. We don't always have good days, do we? But anyways, I recently, I know I haven't been consistent on YouTube because I was feeling a bit low. I was feeling a bit down. I felt like I'm not getting to where I want to be, not just on YouTube because I'm not about always followers and subscribers, but maybe just conveying the message that I want to convey. I want people to feel comfortable when they watch my videos, to feel less pressure. Forget about, sometimes we feel like I don't know, but we always feel like we're pressured to, you know, to achieve. Yes, we must. We want to, but um, I have to do a continuation. Hi, pals. How are you? Sanbonani, Standwazam. I hope you guys are all okay. I I just have to do a continuation. This is just another day. This is the next day actually, and I'm making oats again as I just want to show, sometimes we could be eating the same things, the same food. So we're not always eating different foods on a daily basis. If you are, you're amazing. But well, to us who live very normal, limited, not limited, sorry, pardon me, just normal way of life, normal ways of life. We do eat, we do eat the same foods almost every day. So I decided again to just continue from what I said yesterday because I realized I just don't want to leave you hanging. As I was saying that, I was feeling a bit too down for a month or so because I felt like, am I really conveying the message? What am I doing? Sometimes it's all about asking yourself in your own channel, what do I want to portray? I'm a homemaker, yes, I do. I want to show the reality of my life, but also I realize that I want to. I'm just 27, turning 28, and I want to show the struggles of fulfilling this dream of being a full time homemaker. And don't get me wrong, it's just what I love to do. I work, but I also want to do this because I feel that I really lost touch. As I said, I've said this countless of times. I lost touch with doing a lot of house and homework, and I realized after starting this channel that I start feeling worried. I feel worried when some things are not okay in the house. For example, I feel like this room needs new paint, and I feel like I'm down. Help me out, guys. Am I being toxic to myself? I did try to talk about this in, I think, on my last video. Not last, second to last video. But right now I can't control it. I'm starting to feel down. Like, for example, as you can see, we have a new hob plate for the stove. So we had to install the new hob or stove there because the other one just stopped working. So we had to install it, and I feel like I was like, can't wait to get my salary. Can't wait to get my salary. So I start to feel very worried if things aren't right in the house. If our drawers or pantry, we use our drawers as pantry because we don't have like a pantry room or a whole pantry cabinet, but we just use our drawers. I feel like I'm worried. I feel worried if I'm just beginning to love my home so much. I'm not saying other people don't, and I'm not saying my family, like my sisters, don't. They do. But I'm getting worried. I'm trying to find source and ways of, uh, making sure that I get this one right. I get that one right. So in this video, as you can see, I'm going to be doing some ironing for my mom, and I'll just leave it at that. Please do some things maybe I want to just clarify. In my family, we are a family of 11, and as I said, I've raised 3 of my cousins from the ages of 10. They are twin cousins, and there's another one cousin who's a girl. My twin cousins, I've raised them. They were 10 years old when they first came to live with us. We were living in Johannesburg at the time. They were 9, if I'm not mistaken, between 9 and 10. And I just freshly out of high school. I was 19, and now they'll be turning 21 this year. And also my other cousin, she came just about 5 years ago to live with us as well. And then I have my niece and my nephew. So I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. My oldest sister has 1 daughter, Zakia, who is 18 this year, and my second born sister has a son who is who's 7, turning 8 this year. So I do not have children of my own biologically, but I've raised my cousins, and I'm raising my nephew, and still raising all of them, by the way. But yeah, that's what I mean to say. And also for those, I got a question: do you live with your husband? No, not yet. My husband will be moving to my city, Pietermaritzburg, this year, God willing, again. And we have been married for 2 years. To answer that question, I also got another question. My parents are 65, turning 66. My dad, and my mom is 56 already. And yes, as I did say, she got diagnosed last year with vascular dementia, my mother. However, she's doing much better. We just recently started, she's off medication because it was making her worse and worsening her situation. Anyone who's got a parent who has dementia of any kind or form, anyone who has parent who has any um, you know, these memory or these sickness or syndromes or anything like that, maybe just comment down below and tell us how you're coping with it. um, I don't want to say a lot about it. No one would be happy, we were sad, but we've moved on from that phase of being sad and sort of angry, also not understanding it. We've embraced it. I think there's some days are good, some days are bad. Some days you feel like I'm doing better. Some days you feel like I can't cope. I started watching a lady from, she's American. Her name is Gertrude Jordan, if I'm correct. And she has her mother also who has dementia. I cried watching her video. Most of her videos, as I saw how much she's a dementia coach. So I cried as I learned how she, handles everything, not so well, but the best way possible. And how she's teaching you that you could do this when this happens, when that happens. I'm learning a lot from her, actually. So just comment down below if you have a parent who's unwell, and we can just do silent prayers for our parents and hope that they get well, God willing. I also want to know, this is just another morning, do you guys still make breakfast for your parents if you live with them, or if you don't live with them, when you do visit them, do you still iron their clothes for them? Just do small little special things for them? Well, I still do. You learn when you have a parent who's unwell, especially like my mother. My dad is also diabetic. You start learning that they're older now, and you need to take care of them and more, and you need to love and embrace them. So for those who may have lost their parents, or their parents may have passed on, my prayers, my love for you guys. Be strong, and you're doing much well and much better. For anyone who asks, why do I always have my family in the videos? I can't control it. I still live at home, so there's nothing I can do, and I love having them in my videos because it just shows the reality. It's authentic. You live in a home, and you're all in a household of 11 people, so you're going to see them everywhere. I don't have like a double story house. So yes. And also I had a question, someone asking me on my Instagram, when am I going to do some videos on permaculture? I do have one video on permaculture, and there's a lot that's happening that I'm taking videos of in our garden, and that I will upload with time. Please have some patience. I'll be uploading. Also, I think there was also one more question about homesteading. Yes. There was a video that I did put of my sister who bought land, and what we're doing to the land is also another follow-up in progress, and the progress that she has made, that I will show as well. There's so much that is going on, and I will show that as well. I hope you guys are okay. Just share with me as much as you can. Anything. I did say in my channel we are all learning, relearning, and unlearning. So I'm not learning how to iron. Of course, I do know, but I am learning a lot of other things. Like I'll show you some videos of what we baked today. The kids were very much hands-on with this today than me, but I documented and vlogged and want to show just snippets of what we baked. There's my mom's dress. What do you think? It looks nice, right? Well, I'll leave you to it, guys. It's time I get to dish up the oats for my family and my parents, and we also have my cousin and her baby. So I'm still making it here. So before I think I'll upload a video where I dish up. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Are you all alright? Are you all okay? And how's life? How are you guys doing? I just want to know that. I've missed you lots, and take care of yourself. Lots of love. Mwah. Peace out. Hold on. This is what it is.